Monsieur Poirot is back again. But what do fans and critics make of the third outing for Agatha Christie's Belgian super-sleuth? Kenneth Branagh is back once again as Detective Hercule Poirot in a brand new Agatha Christie adaptation. A Haunting in Venice is the third interpretation of Christie's work by Branagh in the past several years, with the actor and director taking on a lesser-known book by the author for a more overtly horror-driven tale. With a stacked A-list cast that includes the likes of Tina Fey, Jamie Dornan, and Michelle Yeoh, this is also one of the most star-studded films of the fall season. Following 2017's Murder on the Orient Express and 2022's Death on the Nile, this latest Poirot mystery is set in post-World War II Venice on All Hallows' Eve. Now retired and living in exile in one of the world's most glamorous cities, Poirot reluctantly attends a séance at a haunted palazzo. When one of the guests is murdered, the detective is once again thrust into the world he was trying to leave behind.
With respect, no mediums who can speak to them.
You were saying?
Here's the question though. Does A Haunting in Venice work as a horror movie? Is it as good as Branagh's previous Agatha Christie adaptations? Here's what people are saying. Several members of the slash film team saw A Haunting in Venice and had some thoughts on the adaptation. Matt Donato said, "Branagh's haunted whodunit is a better horror flick than murder mystery. Didn't expect that, and certainly don't hate it." Watching Poirot try to disprove supernatural events atop a criminal case makes for proper Halloween entertainment. Bill Brea also saw the film and had similarly kind things to say, calling it another solid Branagh Poirot picture. The Halloween setting allows him to go wild with the camera angles and do some spooky business. Meanwhile, Slash Film's William Bibbiani said, "A Haunting in Venice is an exceptionally atmospheric whodunit." He did have some qualms, however, adding, "The solution to the murder mystery was telegraphed way too much, but it had a few surprises anyway. It might not be Branagh's most polished Poirot film, but it's certainly his most interesting one so far." Josh Spiegel was less kind to the film in Slash Film's official 5 out of 10 review of the movie, pointing out that the movie is saddled with baffling directorial choices and a few distracting performances. He added, "There are some mild charms and entertainments at A Haunting in Venice, which tries very, very hard to be spooky and creepy." Other critics have been largely kind to Branagh's latest. Vital Thrills writer Alan Cerny called it the best of the Branagh Poirots by far. Cerny also shared further praise for the film, saying, "Outstanding performances and genuinely scary at times. Branagh just owns this part at this point. What a wonderful locked room mystery." Next Best Picture's Matt Neglia was even more effusive in his praise for the film. He said, "A Haunting in Venice is my favorite of Kenneth Branagh's 3 Agatha Christie adaptations. The horror helps the cinematography, production design, and sound work to shine, and allows Branagh to dive deeper into Poirot, making this the most captivating examination of the character yet." Variety's Jazz Tankay was similarly kind to the film, calling it a brilliant and thrilling whodunit. Tankay also offered particular praise for the soundtrack, saying, "Hildur Gudnadóttir's score is chilling, and the crafts, especially production design, shine." Fans have also had the chance to start weighing in on the film, as several early screenings took place ahead of the wide theatrical rollout. One user wrote on Instagram, "If you're into thrilling and mysterious movies, you're gonna love this one. It's packed with suspense and tons of jump scares to keep you at the edge of your seat from start to finish." Meanwhile, one Twitter user had nice things to say about the film, saying that the movie casts away the melodrama of previous Poirot films in favor of a light, fun tinge of horror. But they also had some criticism, adding, "It does drag a touch, but it's all bolstered by Branagh's best Poirot performance and his most interesting directorial work of the 3.